ugly.
Oh, it's the
whole logo. I love it.
That tastes like a Girl Scout cookie. The peanut butter patty. Kind of which reminds me of it outside.
Kind of has a wafery initial kind of texture to me. But I like the chewiness of it
Slightly
as well.
chewy, yeah.
It's kind of indescribable, honestly, between like the texture, the weight, the flavor. Like, it's not exactly on the nose. It, like, for something so thin, it feels like there's more of like a layered flavor profile there, which is kind of refreshing for something so kind of like minimal. And
This is the first one that's like slightly ugly though. You know what I mean? The other ones are so cute.
this is really good.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of liking old man candy, you remember like the old K&Ws? And you would go like
Mint.
yeah. Remember the old one in the mall? And they would ring you up on that like super vintage thing,
Coins would
and then the coins would come through, and then you get a York.
Yeah.
That's that for me.
but better.
But
Yeah.
The texture of the mint inside is like smooth, where that is like, I don't know,
it's powdery.
Gritty and
flaky or
powdery.
something.
Gritty.
This is so
I
smooth.
think
and
gritty
good.
instead of powdery is what I was going for.
I grew up not enjoying like filled chocolates, just because I think like the ones you get in the box, you know, it is what it is. You're a kid, you just want like specific candy, and I think this is like a really nice like, I don't know what you did to like make the filling, whether you like whipped it or what, but it's so like airy and light and just all around smooth that I think like biting into it. I mean, I would have taken like if this wasn't a tasting, I would have just done the whole thing and it would have been great. But
And it's not overwhelmingly mint either.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
And it tastes more like a fresh mint, like it's brighter.
I was
It's
about to
not-
say the same thing. I assume you used fresh mint here because it
This does
tastes
not,
like fresh mint, not like a concentrate.
at least it's not overwhelming like that. Really good.
I really like that.
That's
And I'm a
okay.
big like peppermint or mint anything. So out of the two, mint julep's always gonna probably win.
Agree.
So,
Favorite.
mint julep.
Mint julep. Tastes like sweet potato. Like there's other flavors in there that remind me specifically like holiday meals.
warm
Like there's
spices.
warm spices. But I really love the filling.
The crunch is like perfect.
I like the differences between the two textures. That's really good. The outside and inside.
I really like the filling and the contrast against like the texture on the top. I really like the crunch. I think it's pretty well balanced.
Me too.
The
So
chocolate's just like really smooth and it's not like too bitter or too sweet. It's a great bite.
I like that you get it in layers. You get, well, for me, I taste sweet potato up front, and then like super chocolatey, and then that like caramel. And it's just really good. That's delicious.
I already aesthetically like it though.
Super clean.
It's like a nice little bar with a little smoke trap on it.
It tastes exactly like it should. Like when you say that's what it's going to be, like that's what it tastes like. The smoke is subtle, thankfully, because smoking it out of hand pretty quick.
I think it's. I was almost expecting it to be like tougher, like with the Werther's like reference alone, but I like how easy it is to like bite into it. It's really like easy to chew.
I really want to comment again on the smoke. Like it's there. But like so many people, so many times will oversmoke something and it can happen in like a second. You know? But it's subtle and then it's all the way through.
You choose are so opposite.
I personally have a favorite. I think they're both great. But just the
favorite
type of
as well.
candy I like, I have a favorite. I am an old man when it comes to candy. I do like my Werther's originals. But I'm a good sip on my pick today.
Same. It's choice number one for me. Definitely. I like them both. I agree. Again, I grew up on like Werther's Originals and like a toffee flavor, but I think as an all-around candy, this is like it for me.
I think there's 3 different textures in there. And to me, 3 different levels of flavor too. The sweet potato up front, and a lot of chocolate,
It's
and
also
like a
like
caramel finish.
such a unique, unexpected combination that makes it like that much more exciting. Which I love.
And this one was pretty. I know we're basing this simply on taste, but this was very pretty. But this one, aesthetically, was
And I think people would be surprised. I mean, like what you said, I think you hear like sweet potato and you don't know like how far you can actually extend like an ingredient, for example. Like most people might shy away, but like you could probably tell somebody like what's not in that and they would just love it regardless. And then when they find out, they're like, wow, that's a pleasant surprise. I had no idea that it could be that sweet potato could be like that. Yeah, so
I'll skip sweet potatoes at Thanksgiving, but I'm not skipping that chocolate.
no.
that's a good assessment.